first anniversary of Fiji's independence was marked by a day of thanksgiving and dedication. The ecumenical service in Suva, in which all the major religions took part, was symbolic of the tolerance, goodwill and harmony and understanding which were the foundations of independence among Fiji's multiracial population. Similar services were held at centers throughout Fiji. People of all races and creeds joined in a service in which there were prayers and holy readings by Christian, Sikh, Hindu and Muslim religious leaders. Among those who attended the service were the Governor General Sir Robert Foster and the Prime Minister Ratu Sekamise Samara. The band of the Royal Fiji Military Forces and the Centenary Choir took part. Fiji's new national anthem was sung at an official ceremony for the first time. Fiji is a country of the young, and 16,000 young people took part in a march of youth through Suva to Albert Park. The Minister of Youth, Sport and Rural Development, Mr. Chone Naisara, took the salute at the march past. Heavy rain caused the cancellation of a number of sporting events. It also resulted in thick mud, which temporarily disrupted the almost military precision with which the young people marched. The march was an impressive display of which Fiji's young people can be proud. Thousands watched, including the mayor of Suva, Councillor Dr. Madhu Salato. The Prime Minister, accompanied by Andi Lady Lala Mara and the Minister of Youth, arrives to attend a flag-raising ceremony. The Prime Minister delivers his first Fiji Day address to our new nation.
We have again watched our own Fiji flag raised to the masthead, and again felt that a surge of pride in our own national identity and independence. All Fiji can share this satisfaction, for all have had a part to play. The blueprint for progress has been set out in Development Plan 6. The main theme of the plan is to narrow the income gap between the rural and urban areas. And it is very encouraging to see the keen participation of country people themselves in working out schemes for their own betterment. We have recognized the place of youth in our predominantly young population by creating a Ministry of Youth, Sport and Rural Development. And we have all been delighted by the response from the many voluntary organizations and from the young people themselves. For here again, participation has been our aim from the outset. Education in Fiji has always been a cooperative enterprise between government and the people, including the splendid work of the missions. And this has gained a new impetus with the drive for junior secondary schools. Social reconciliation will, in the end, be achieved more by the change of manners than by any revolution of politics. It is how we think of each other, how we talk to each other, and how we relate to each other's authority that will matter most. Here, the thought of many of the young is right. The change of attitude is the change that will decide the future of our society. So I appeal to all our people to join with me today in pledging ourselves to positive and continuing efforts for peace, harmony, tolerance, and goodwill in Fiji. Given this determination and this faith, we cannot fail. May God bless us all.
The leader of the opposition, Mr. S.M. Koya, listed some of the major problems facing Fiji: population growth, inflation, increasing productivity, and political integration of the races. Racial integration would mean racial harmony, he said. Fiji must become one nation and one people in the shortest possible time. Sport was prominent in the independence celebrations. Highlight was a match between a Fiji 15 and a President's 15 led by All Blacks captain Colin Mead. The team included 3 other All Blacks: Sid Going, Ian Kirkpatrick, and Wayne Cottrell. It was a fast-moving game with the lead seesawing from one team to the other. At half-time, Fiji was leading by 16 points to 14. The final result was a good one, a draw with both teams scoring 25 points each. It was a fitting end to an exciting match. As dusk falls, Fiji's flag is gently lowered at the simple and dignified ceremony of beating retreat, the end of a memorable Fiji Day, 1971.